We're going to get us a reading for the sign of Pisces. As you know, I've already began my pre-shuffle before I press the record button. So I'm going to cut the deck and we're going to get into it with the main energy for the sign of Pisces. Now, Pisces, bottom of the deck, we got the Nine of Pentacles. So the Nine of Pentacles can speak of a business. Okay, you having a prosperous business, a business that is growing for you. Okay, this has a lot to do with the seeds that you have planted. Okay, things that you have invested in, parts of yourself, different. I'm hearing gifts, qualities. So it's something about like actual physical things and things more so focused inward, like when it comes to your introspection, your guidance, your healing. Okay. Either way it go, Nine of Pentacles, baby. It's something about a luxurious lifestyle, a comfortable lifestyle. All right. Plentiful lifestyle. All right. Hierophant energy. First card out. Taurus. Taurus energy. Five of Swords. Three of Wands. Page of Swords. Two of Pentacles. Also, so Pisces, this is making me feel like when it comes to your second house energy, your house of possessions, it's something about you having a contract as being like a spiritual leader or something like that. Okay. Yeah, you have some type of covering or something like that where you, again, you're part of something big, it's giving me like far reach energy. Okay. And yeah, it's something where, with this Five of Swords energy, this determined to win at all costs when it comes to your progression. Okay. It's something about you learning how to choose calmer waters. Okay. You're learning how to heal when it comes to mental baggage. It's something about the way that you may have been thinking. You know what I mean? Could even be insecurities to a certain degree. It seems as if you're showing people how to alchemize this energy, though, like balance it out. Okay, so let's get it understood. Even if you're the type of person where, because it's funny how, like, before you come to the realization that you're on purpose, you really don't even know what the fuck your purpose is. It's like sometimes you can feel like you're just wandering through life, like, shit, I'm just doing what I gotta do, doing what I'm supposed to do, you know what I mean, type energy. And then once you finally hone in on and you receive that guidance, you find out that all along you thought that you were just doing what you had to do, and baby, you was doing what you was supposed to do. Okay, because with every experience is kind of like, again, school, you know what I mean? It's like a grade that you're passing, and when you pass that grade you get moved up to the next level. Okay, you know how that go in school too. Shit, if you go to school, you can go every day, and if you don't understand what is being taught to you, then you're not fucking ready for the next grade period. You got to repeat some shit. You got to do it again. It's like that's how life is. Okay, you learning how to balance out your money too, how to like prioritize your money, how to, or yeah, you may even be like budgeting or something like that. Okay. Six of Wands. It seems as if you're having some type of success though when it comes to your resources. Okay. You have learned from past experiences, all right? And you're being supported. Yeah. That's good, baby. We got King of Pentacles energy here. Earth sign masculine. Hmm. Somebody may want to collaborate with you or team up with you or something like that. Okay. Yeah, Ten of Swords. Okay, so we gonna say no. No. Seven of Swords on the bottom of the deck. Something is sneaky. Okay. You may have some type of success or something like that. Like after you protect yourself from, you know what I mean? A King of Pentacles. This is somebody that you could have been teaming up with or collaborating with. Okay. It's given that Ten of Swords. This person was betraying you. Okay. Yeah, it's something about like the thoughts. Okay, something being very chaotic, something being very like drama filled, mess. It's giving like sneaky energy. Okay, Six of Swords. Yeah, it's given that you had to choose calmer waters. Again, release something, put some type of distance between you and an individual. It's something about like you taking authority though. Okay, yeah, again, the experience, learning from certain experiences, how to not repeat certain situations, certain behaviors. Okay, moon card, Cancer, Pisces, your energy. It's something about like some type of hidden power or something like that. Okay, we got King of Cups, Ace of Cups. So we know that the King of Cups, water sign masculine, could be a Cancer or a Pisces. And we got Ace of Cups. Hmm. It's something about a new beginning. Get down. Get down. You see what I'm doing. Don't come over here doing that and you see what I'm doing. Don't do that. Okay. We got Four of Cups here. So it's something about like being disconnected or emotionally void about the past. Okay. Hmm. I don't know what this is with this Four of Cups. Somebody is not feeling something when it comes to this new beginning. Again, it's some type of shame or remorse or guilt or something like that that somebody is carrying. Okay. It may have something to do with like a partnership or the loss of a friendship or something like that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's given that this King of Cups energy, whoever this Pisces Cancer is somebody from your past. Okay, Six of Cups, somebody you may have grown up with. It's given a lover though. Okay, could even be like a child's father, fathering energy. Mm-hmm. Hmm. It's something about some type of hit. Give me more. Go. Keep going. Shit. We got Ace of Wands here. Queen of Cups. Water sign feminine. It's something about you being very confident, very inspiring when it comes to your intuition. You got a lot of people, and see, I was trying to avoid this, Pisces. It's a lot of people like at a distance. It's making me feel like that want to like fight with you, want to compete with you. These people are watching you. Mm-hmm. Hmm. It's something about a competition when it comes to success. You know what I mean? Like being seen a certain type of way, like being praised or something like that. Yeah. High Priestess, Cancer, Pisces energy. Yeah, they watching you. It's something about like your gifts. These people secretly want to compete with you though. Yeah, because it's something about how quickly you progress. Okay. You got folks that's jealous, that's envious. They want this contract that you have. Okay. But it's making me feel like Pisces at the same time that they carry these weird ass emotions. You got the Knight of Cups. They really hoping that you would bring them in an offer. Like somebody would really like to work with you. You know, it's like two-faced energy going back and forth. Okay. Because it's still something about emotional gestures, like charming energy, where to the point where if you don't like somebody, you don't fucking like somebody. You know what I mean? Leave them the fuck alone. It's as simple as that. But it's like we already got it understood that individuals don't know how to do that. It seemed to be that motherfuckers really love fake shit. Eight of Wands, see? Even though when it comes to your recognition, your reputation, people done talked about the actions that you have taken, in order to become this healer or in order to balance things out. Okay. People have had a lot to say about your passions, you know what I mean? About different things like that over time. Yeah. And we got Three of Swords here. Now they're heartbroken. Okay. hmm It's especially something going on with King of Pentacles, the Earth sign masculine. Okay, somebody was really in denial. hmm That's why they didn't care about like betraying you. This is even making me feel like somebody was all about the money with one individual, but then they moved on to another individual where they tried to offer some type of emotional exchange, and it's like, yeah, nah, okay, not being received, not being where you at. Cause you better not be in that bathroom. Where you at? And if I go in there and you got that paper towel on that floor because you've been in that trash, you gonna get in trouble. Get off of me. Don't come in here trying to do all that. We got Libra energy. Yeah, see, somebody was in denial, so they felt like it was fair. They felt like it was fair when it came to them backstabbing you. They felt like it was cool. Whatever chaos. Look, Eight of Pentacles. I'm telling you. Mm-hmm. That moving on, choosing calmer waters. There's something about somebody doing something over and over and over again. Somebody was trying to get their money together, is what it was. Uh-huh. So it's even making me feel like, Pisces, somebody could have used you in order to try to get their money up so that they could move on to like a love situation. Maybe it was no love. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's making me feel like somebody saw you as an asset. And yes, you are a fucking asset all motherfucking day, but they weren't gonna play with you like this. Seven of Wands. Uh-huh. See, somebody didn't plan for your resilience. They didn't plan for you to stand firm the way that you stand firm. Okay. You defended yourself or something like that when it came to this plan. Mm-hmm. It's something about somebody hiding again the action that they was taking. They was working hard to keep this shit hidden. Mm-hmm. But it's something about again a illusion, casting a illusion to you. They wanted you to feel like they was in something for the long haul. You know. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Somebody was closing out a cycle. They actually was taking action to close out a cycle behind the scenes. I kid you not. Somebody had just had a baby or something like that with somebody from their past too. That shit come up a lot. Okay, so again with the hidden children and yeah, nah, somebody was happier somewhere else. I kid you not. Or at least that's what they thought is what it's giving me. Because when I run it back now, it's some type of lack of emotion. Mm-hmm. Two of Wands. Either way it go, like somebody showed this resilience because they had a plan. They was confident in their plan, comfortable with their plan. They was believing in their plan. Okay, that they was gonna have this new beginning. Mm-hmm. See, it's that contract. They wanted your contract because even with this new beginning, you know what I mean? That's 23 motherfucking ones. Goddamn it, 23 gonna be that five all day. That five gonna lead us back to that Hierophant. Okay, it's something about your house of possessions. It keep on coming out like that. Like you was dealing with a motherfucker that either you didn't know that they do dark spell work or it's something about the way that this person mind works and they mind have been like that ever since they was a motherfucking kid. They don't even understand what they be doing, but they be projecting, they be speaking ill shit, they be disregard like yeah. Cause see, I even came across somebody who was like blessed. I could see their blessings and they would more so down talk situations. They would down talk individuals. And I would be like, damn, you know what I mean? Like this person really just looked out for you, or that was really something good. But they'd be like, you don't know this, or you don't know that, or I had to do this, or I had to do, and it's like, damn, look what the fuck you got for, like, ugh. Some people really be like that. And those people would be like, no matter what you do, baby, it will never be enough. It will never be enough. So you better save your motherfucking self. Okay, strength card, Leo energy. I'm telling you, somebody felt like when it came to this Ace of Cups, this new beginning, baby, they was gonna be some type of leader. Okay, they was gonna have an overflow when it comes to these gifts, when it comes to creative endeavors, when it comes to getting business. It's again, remember your shit started with that Nine of Pentacles, Pisces. It got a lot to do with your Nine of Pentacles, that retirement energy. Mm-hmm. Hey, and it's funny because I just heard that Don Trip. What is that? Ask Juicy J. That's what it's called. He said, niggas at the steps when they smell the food cooking, when it's time to go hunt, they know where to be found. Mm-hmm. It's like, yeah, somebody don't want to put the work in. But when that shit get it done, you know what they want all dibs. They want in, then yeah, that shit look good. It smell good. I want that. Okay. Ace of Pentacles, yeah. But baby, they missed the opportunity. Big opportunity is what it is. Mm-hmm. See, it's something about this promotion, this advancement, okay? Whatever this is, that divine is gifting you, baby, when it comes to your influence, when it comes to this leadership, you earned that shit, okay? Two of Wands, you were supposed to be researching, okay? It's something about like thinking bigger, not just being, you know what I mean? Somebody was trapped again in them lower chakras, okay? Because we got a King of Cups that is researching, is somebody looking into some shit behind the scenes, okay? But it's something about like them still trying to stay on top of, you know what I mean? Like this wounded energy, somebody trying to stay on top of your motherfucking neck, trying to stay on top of keeping you down, okay? That was never gonna work. Mm-hmm. It's making me feel like this was only effective as long as you stayed around, Pisces. As soon as you choose karma waters, it breaks whatever connection it is that an individual has because they need you. Okay? They need you involved. Hmm. But they was trying to build a business of their own. It's like it didn't have shit to do with you. I kid you not. Like they weren't considering you. They weren't incorporating you. They weren't none of that. You had nothing to do with this. Okay? So again, baby, congratulations to you when it comes to your contract, your divine order, your discipline, your structure, your tradition, and your fight for your motherfucking right to party. Because baby, when I say your foresight is foresighting like a motherfucker, baby, yes, you progressed when it came to your learning. Okay, and you also progressed into learning to choose calmer waters, when to be quiet, when not to acknowledge, when bullshit is right in front of you. Okay. Two of Pentacles, how to adapt. It's something about you adapting as well, too, when it comes to this recognition, when it comes to these resources, when it comes to these experiences, like again, incorporating y'all. Okay. Mm-hmm. Again, you got somebody who got some money. Okay, because it's given at this King of Pentacles. You know, King of Pentacles is somebody who's materially stable, right? And again, it's something about teaming up. They teamed up. Okay. They was two-faced it. Mm-hmm. Backstabbed your motherfucking ass. Caused the sudden intense change. Yes. It's something with your mind. Mm-hmm. Mm. Seven of Cups, even. Somebody is doing motherfucking spell work, right? Star card. Because they want it to be like the star of your Ten of Cups. Okay? Two of Cups. Look, they was obsessed with this shit, Pisces. So it's making me feel like with this person taking your position, it's like they wanted your life. They wanted your energy type thing. Because it's something about the people surrounding you as well, too. Okay, it's something about your bloodline energy, your family, the access. I don't know if you know what I mean, Ray Gibson and this bitch Capital Connections, or exactly how that is that's going. Okay, it's something where this person was happy. They was very energetic. They was emotionally fulfilled when it came to this partnership, though. Okay, but it's something about a mutual agreement. You know what I mean? Where when it comes to this dream, you know what I mean? Only one person was being satisfied. Okay. It wasn't the two. So it's making me feel like even at some point in time, like you're overpouring into a situation and somebody knows that you're overpouring, you know that you overpouring too, yet you still do it. You feel like you got it. Mm-hmm. Hey, somebody became obsessed. Devil card, Capricorn energy with the Empress, okay? Divine feminine energy. Okay, Taurus energy is something about your confidence, your abundance, your attractiveness. Hangman, Pisces energy. You. Yes, baby. It's something about like stuck. Okay, some type of stuck energy. Hermit, Virgo energy. Yeah. When it came to your introspection. Four Wands energy. See, it's something about a home. It's something about a community. It's something about this sense of belonging. Yes. Okay. Page of Cups, where you was receiving some type of messages. You were surprised by how immature these motherfuckers was. Okay. And it's something about you giving benefit of the doubt because you thinking, no, it ain't gonna be like that. Knowing hell, yeah, it is like that. Five of Cups had your ass in regret in the past. Okay. Eight of Cups. You had to walk away from that. Page of Pentacles in order to discover like this new start, this gift that you have, okay, what you actually have. So it's making me feel like you got mixed in with the regular shit, and for a shorter moment, you probably thought your ass was regular. Yeah, Fool card, Aquarius energy until you took this leap of faith, okay? Knight of Wands, very bravely, very courageously. Got that spark up underneath your ass. Death card, Scorpio energy, and you put an end. You put an end to a lot of shit, and baby, it calls for a transformation. Okay. When it came to this stagnant energy, it's something about you being loyal, you being focused, you being dedicated when it came to your responsibilities. Okay. See? Six of Pentacles. It's something about you being invested. Okay. You actually giving to a situation. Like I said, somebody was researching on how to keep your ass restricted while you was researching on progression. You was researching on expanding. Okay. And the funny thing is, common case Pisces, it's just like how somebody put you in a position, like how I said, you know what I mean? When it was all said and done, only one person was going to be successful, only one person, you know what I mean? And you thought that you was working with somebody. Remember, I said eventually you start doing the work on both ends. Remember? That work on both ends is still work being done. So even without this person, you still covered your ass. You did both ends. Like I don't understand what this person don't get. hmm It's like they wanted everything for nothing. Emperor, Aries energy, Sun card, Leo energy, Seven of Swords. Yeah, it was some sneaky shit. You had the authority to expose this trickster energy, expose this sneaky shit. Uh-huh. Because there's something about this Chariot, Cancer energy, some type of forward movement when it came to this Magician. Okay. Gemini energy would cause some type of ailment. Five of Pentacles, some type of loss, struggle. Uh-huh. Nine of Cups to the goals, accomplishments, achievements. Okay. Queen of Swords. You know what I mean? See, it's something about the knowledge that you have when it comes to you collaborating, working up. Okay, you teaming up with people that were struggling. They didn't have what the fuck you had. So as soon as you get them your shit, they trying to double up off of it. Okay? Where you giving your shit out for free. You ain't making nothing off of it. And they taking your shit and they going back and they making sure everybody eat off of your shit. So you feeding their motherfucking body and they ain't getting the credit for it type shit. Yeah, Tower card, Aries energy, a sudden intense change happened once you found out. Ace of Swords that you was the motherfucking star. Okay, Lover's card, because what I say, you did both the work, baby. You balanced that shit out. You created some type of harmony on your own and tap right on into that Ten of Pentacles, baby. You built that foundation from the motherfucking ground up. Motherfuckers thought they was isolating you when you was working real hard. Now you on straight boss shit. Straight boss shit. Okay? Very confident, very attractive, baby. Very luxurious. Okay? Again, did it on your own. It's a King of Wands. Sagittarius energy. Somebody need to heal. Uh-huh. Because when it comes to a friend that they had, okay, they regretting that shit. Whatever that Two of Cups is that they hiding. Somebody got a partner. They partnered up with somebody, and this motherfucker in the background, Nine of Swords, they got possessed. Wheel of Fortune, heavy Sagittarius energy. Okay, Two of Swords, somebody stuck, stalemate. They got to make a difficult decision because again, it's something about like somebody feeling the need to protect themselves now. Okay, again, Four of Swords energy. Okay, it's something about like somebody retreating or rest, some being laid to rest when it comes to this world card. Capricorn energy, a cycle, so something done closed out. Okay, Four of Pentacles, yeah, and see somebody trying to hold on. Okay, Judgment, Scorpio energy to your inner car. Somebody was still trying to hold on to your shit. Okay, and that's why they under judgment because they invested in whatever the fuck the knowledge was that they were stealing from you in the past. Okay, that's gonna be a no. That's gonna be a no. That was never gonna work. Okay, so yeah, that was your read, Pisces. Again, common case to fuck around and find out. You know, every day, all day. That was your read, baby.